All right, hi, my name is Josh Holloway. I run cross country and track here for Milliken, and our topic for this project or for this fitness video is asthma.
Josh has to run every day as an athlete through multiple weather conditions, including cold air, pollution, and allergens. Running is defined as moving fast on foot by moving each foot forward before the other in a quick motion. Asthma is defined as chronic lung disorder characterized by inflammation and narrowing of the airways. Positive impacts that running has are 1. Releasing endorphins that reduce stress and improve mood. 2. Improved sleep quality. 3. It strengthens the cardiovascular system and reduces heart disease. 4. Lowers the chance of getting colds and respiratory infections. And lastly, number 5, can extend life expectancy if you run for 5 to 10 minutes each day. Now Josh will talk about the negative impacts that running has and that asthma can trigger.
So some negative impacts, asthma, it can trigger airway narrowing, and that equals wheezing, coughing, shortness of breath, and exercise-induced bronchiectasis. Number 2, excessive mucus buildup, and it can make breathing more restricted and harder. And then number 3, it can cause slower recovery, and you'll feel more exhausted during harder workouts. And so to tie this back into running as an athlete, we've had every meet is different conditions. This past weekend it was sunny but very windy. The weekend before it rained the whole meet. And having asthma, this can just cause kind of random bad races or whatever. There's actually a guy on the team right now that has asthma, and he battles through it pretty well. Of course, he has an inhaler that he will use, depending on the scenario. But he kind of talks about how it is a challenge, and but he loves doing it, so he's not just gonna let asthma hold him back from running. And asthma doesn't have to hold you back from doing exercise.
As an athlete that's been battling with asthma since a young age, it was very necessary for me to keep my inhaler on me at every athletic competition. So how I would use my inhaler was I would shake for a few seconds, uncap it, press down, and breathe in. After that, I would sit for a few minutes before returning back to play. And during every basketball game, that's mostly necessary to use during the winter time, because that's when your airways are more constricted and it's harder to breathe, especially in a gym that has no AC. And during the summer here at Milliken, it gets very hot and grist, so my inhaler came very handy in the times where the fans weren't blowing hard enough or we were just competing really hard and my asthma would flare up.